Pause for a minute. President William Samoei Ruto anatuambia that is fighting corruption. President William Samoei Ruto is fighting corruption by calling Nairobi MCA elected by UDA party State House kuwapatia pesa ndio si impeach Sakaja, and then he telling Kenyans that I'm fighting corruption. Which corruption are you fighting? And yet you are initiating corruption in Nairobi County. The same to that Conman called Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga, you are saying that the corruption should be fighted. Useme ati CDF itolewe sijui na nini na nini na nini. Na unaita MCA wa Nairobi linked to UDA to ODM party kualipa ndio wasi impeach Sakaja kwa sababu Sakaja amekuletea pesa, na unatuambia hapa at no corruptions do what, and two of you are very corrupt. Shenzi sana nyinyi.
News just coming in. Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja may survive this time round. This is if words by Makadara MP George Aladwa are anything to go by. Now, Aladwa was speaking after that meeting between ODM, MCAs and Raila Odinga at the Jaramogi Odinga Foundation headquarters, where he says Sakaja was also in attendance, and he says Sakaja amepewa last warning, and akasema atarekebisha yale ambao ameambiwa. And so it seems ODM MCAs have yielded to that call by their party leader to not join that impeachment call.
Right now, Raila Odinga's team has successfully saved Sakaja from an impending impeachment. Now, of course, speaking after the meeting was Makadara MP George Aladwa. And George Aladwa has said that the resolution is Sakaja has accepted his mistakes. Sakaja has accepted, and that Sakaja will never repeat the mistakes that he has done again. He'll never repeat them. And therefore, Aladwa has given Sakaja an ultimatum of some few months to see whether he's going to make the same mistakes. And the resolution as per now, according to George Aladwa, is that Raila Amolo Odinga has successfully saved Governor Sakaja from an impending impeachment. Now, which mistakes were these? If these mistakes were gross violation of anything which is against the spirit of our constitution, then right now we should not be speaking about somebody saying they will not repeat their mistake. But do you know what? We live in a country called Kenya. It's taking shape. It's going to change one day, but I doubt it will change anytime soon. See you then.
Impeachment ndio hiyo. Hautaepa mkwepo nini ya impeachment. You must be voted out. Uende kabisa. MCS ni sisi tuliwachakua. Kwanza mimi wangu ni Kwenya. Hapa CBD, Mr. Kwenya. Ukijaribu atukuonana kando kando, hakuna. Sakaja lazima aende. Na nyinyi mkianza hivi tutaingia hapo city council pale, tutaingia ya afisi yenu ya MCS. Na kuambia tutawatoa. Wamama wa Nairobi tutawatoa na tutawapiga kama huko Machakos. Nadhani mliona ile ya Machakos. So mimi ninaomba wana Nairobi, Sakaja anaenda, hatuna huruma na yeye. Hata kwangu mimi ni furaha. Kwanza siku ile Sakaja atafanywa impeachment, niko na chogoo kwangu, nitachinja na nisherekee.
What do you think of Sakaja? A lot of people are not pleased with the way things are happening.
Sakaja is not just a joke, he's a criminal. Sakaja is orchestrating the worst governance disaster in the Republic of Kenya. He is the worst performing governor. Nairobi now is being looted. Imagine Sakaja loots more than Sonko and Kidero combined. Hey. It's bad. That's how bad it is. Nairobi is very disorganized. Nairobi is dirty, completely filthy. You know, Kidero was a thief, but Sakaja is stealing more than Kidero. Kidero had a system. Even the revenue collection, you knew who was collecting revenue in Nairobi. Right now, the MCS do not even know the revenue collector because he does it himself. He, according to lawyers who are themselves not clean, Donald Kipkorir and the rest, are saying they get calls to pay them billions so that these guys can get a cut of 50%. So it's that bad. You saw the EACC has arrested a number of his officers that he's been using to steal public funds. There are cases currently before the DPP. They have already left the DCI. The DCI wants Sakaja charged, and we're just waiting. He could be charged any day. He is the worst catastrophe in Nairobi City.
Hey.
And the problem is that he's not even qualified. He does not even know what he's doing. He's bought homes and property all over the world. Dubai, London, New York, South Africa, public funds. He spends most of his time abroad than he spends in the city of Nairobi. So, and he doesn't even have qualifications to be governor. He does not have a degree. Remember, the Council of University Education said Sakaja's degree was fake. And he had to be helped by UDA to be a candidate. That was the worst mistake they made. So Sakaja should go home and go to committee and eat maharagwe for a very long time. That's my position on Sakaja.
Okay. People believe that Sonko was a little bit better than Sakaja.
Was much better than Sakaja.
They're saying you need street smarts for you to run the county.
You need to have integrity, first of all, to be a leader. Secondly, you need to be competent to be a leader. You need to have a vision. You need to have a plan for the city. Now, these people do not know how to spell plan. They do not know how to spell manifesto. They do not know the meaning of vision. Okay? Sonko basically is a thug, but still better than Sakaja, but a thug. Is a ruffian who never went to school, right? But he's learning in terms of his ability to communicate, his ability to understand is much better than it was before. But Sakaja's daftness is opaque, is impenetrable. All right? So Sakaja's problem is multifaceted.
Ni pimples. Huyu mtu anavuta bangi mingi. Pimples. Kazi yake ni mbwekse. Saa hii yako kwa bar anakunywa. Na Nairobi ni chafu. Hadi Mr. Speaker, mimi nataka niunge Sami mkono. Amekuwa ba akasema kama kuna mtu inafaa afanywe impeachment asubuhi ni Mr. Sakaja. Sakaja totally hakuna kitu anafanya hii Nairobi. Amechukua mtu mwingine pia mwenye anavutanga bagi yenye amevuta ikabaki Msiria. Tap TikTok tap. Ati mimi ndio katibu mkuu wa Nairobi mazingira. Na Nairobi inanuka kila mahali. Mr. Speaker, mvua ikinyesha pale Supreme Court huwezi pita. Siweji imejaa hivi. Majaji wanakuwa na shida. Umetoka kwa nyumba, umekula chakula mzuri, umefika pale parliament, unaanza kutapika kwa gari. Kwa sababu gani? Siweji inapita. Wale watu wa kuosha magari, Mr. Speaker, wanaosha mafi. Kwa sababu huyo mtu anajiita Sakaja Mr. Peoples. Inafaa hata Sakaja hafai kuimpichiwa. Inafaa atandikwa viboko akipelekwa kule Sogoi. Viboko karibu 850.
MCA wa Nairobi City County wasishurutishwe, ama mtu asiwadanganye, ama mtu asiwatishe. Inafaa waimpeach Sakaja haraka iwezekanavyo.
Hello, common sense have to make sense. So apparently Raila ameamua kusave Sakaja. So today I think mmeona the news all over that MCA wa ODM na UDA wa have two separate meeting. I think kuna meeting moja hiyo ya Raila on the other side, and then with ODM MCAs, and then kulikuwa na meeting nyingine I think State House or something na UDA MCA. So and now this is what I'm saying. Raila has convinced them to withdraw the motion, the impeachment motion. Nikakaa hivi nikajiuliza, because it's very unfortunate that every time one thing that we always give to Raila is that he's the father of democracy na nini. But then if then the people of Nairobi through the MCA na nini feel that Sakaja is not working, then why do Baba have to interfere? See, awache watu wa Nairobi, because I haven't seen him going to do the same in Kericho wakiwa na Ruto. I haven't seen him doing the same to there was Kericho. I didn't see him going to Meru to do the same. No. So at the end of it, the whole thing, he just want to play politics with the people's development in Nairobi, which is very unfortunate. Now, if there is anything for me nikiangalia naweza sema is that despite Raila, we know him as the father of democracy, I think amefika mahali anaanza kuwa msee mwenye ana lose direction, and I feel he should start thinking of taking a back seat in politics, because nikiangalia siasa ya Nairobi imekuwa too complex, and actually ukiangalia even people who you never thought will ever question Raila, questioning Raila, from Safina to Babu Owino, naget. Like you have seen some of the people that you never expected wanaweza go against Raila wish. So that's very unfortunate, but let's see. Unajua saa nyingine watu wanaendanga wanakutana mahali wakisha nini common sense zinapoteanga. Unajua saa nyingine ni notice when you are in front of very powerful people, sometimes you may end up losing your common sense. By the way, it's a reality. So unaweza enda huko mpewe maneno na president, muambie afurahi, mpewe na rao muambie afurahi, then mkirudi mseme by the way msali alikuwa atobeba ufala. So let's wait and see how Nairobi politics unfolds, sindio? But all in all tunasema mambo ni one term.
Johnson Sakaja amesurvive impeachment. Leo mazee MCA wa Kanairo mazee wamemeet na Rao. Alafu bana after kupata na Rao mazee MCA wanasema sasa watampatia mwezi moja waone kama ata change njia zake. Ujue mazee MCA wa Kanairo mazee walikuwa wameamua lazima Sakaja aende mtaani, na walikuwa wanamwekea ngori kadhaa, wanasema Sakaja mazee ako out of touch na kitu ina happen kwa grao. Sakaja mazee awachukuliangi tenje, yani hakuna any communication ikikam kwa leadership ya Kanairo. Sakaja mazee awapatido za basari. Lakini leo MCA wa ODM, unajua sasa ODM ndio iko na viti mingi hapa hivi Kanairo za kwa ward. Sasa mazee wakati wameenda wamepiga meeting wakaamua wampige mwezi ingine jamu. So itakuwa tu ni kungoja mazee kuona kama finally Sakaja ataimpeachiwa ama tutapiga naye story za hadi 2027. Na wewe mazee ni kuulize ukikaa hivi, Sakaja kuna story ya kumuimpeach kweli ama ni story za popularity ya Sakaja sasa ndio ile yenye inataka sasa kutafutwa vizuri? Sababu ujue mazee Sakaja kumekuwa na story za watu wanamwambia ni aje tutakufukuza tuletee Babu Owino. So mazee sijui kama una check njia ya sympathy na kuji ionekane Sakaja sasa akipigwa sasa kama kuna watu wanaweza mhurumia, ama aidhuru story ni ati Sakaja tuko na yeye mazee mwezi ingine jamu. Sasa MCA wa ODM waseme ako sawa ama hayuko sawa aende mtaani.
Mambo imechemka pale Nairobi County manze. MCA wamekaa ngumu. MCA wamekaa ngumu. Signatures zinaendelea kuongezeka. Jana ilikuwa 87 na bado zinaongezeka. So saa hii nasikia kuna parallel meetings. Moja ya watu wa ODM pale imeitwa Jaramogi Odinga Foundation pale na baba, na tena kuna nyingine ya UDA ama Kenya Kwanza allied MCAs pale State House. Ati waki hope wata save Johnson Sakaja from impeachment. Lakini sawa, maybe wanaweza manage. They can manage to save him for now. Lakini kitu unajua ni moja. Hii Nairobi 2027, wewe kama uko aligned, whether una run for MCA, governor, women rep, MP, senator, so long as uko aligned na broad based, wewe utaona dust. 2027 Nairobi, mambo ni ngapi? 2. Whether uingie kwa Wamunyoro, the United Opposition, ama uingie ile timu nyingine ya kina Babu Owino na Johnson Sakaja. Hiyo timu ndio mbili ile jita Kenya moja. Hizo ndio timu mbili zatoa viongozi hapa Nairobi. Na MC wanajua hivyo. Wanajua saa hii. Ndio maana wana defy. Baba amejaribu kukutana nao mara kadhaa. Leo wamedefy mpaka sasa hii president imebidi ana intervene. Because they know the good days of Baba politically are over. They are behind him. Baba is past his best. Sasa yeye control the politics ya anyway hata Nairobi. He can't. Future iko kwa Babu Owino.
Mimi naomba kwamba huyu Sakaja aidha ajuzulu ama MCS wa muimpeach akuje kule Senate tumfute kazi. Hatuwezi kuwa na jangili ambaye anakaa kwa ofisi ya governor Nairobi. Nairobi ndio city mkuu katika sio tu Kenya, katika eneo hili la Afrika. Hatuwezi kutawaliwa.
Spika, MCAs wameshaamua kuimpeach Sakaja. Leo nimeona Sakaja amekutana na Raila Amolo Odinga. Unasema nini na mtu mwenye ako corrupt? Mtu mwenye hadi MCAs wameshagundua ako corrupt. Mimi nilisema corruption is Kenya. Labda Raila na Ruto waende nyumbani.
Another update regarding Governor Johnson Sakaja's impeachment saga. Now it seems leo ni siku yake ya kuoshwa mosho moja baki msafi kama pamba, because ODM MCAs have also been summoned for a meeting at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Foundation. The meeting was set to start at 10 a.m. and I'm yet to receive an update from my source on whether or not the meeting has started, and of course the resolutions made at that meeting. Remember, another meeting is scheduled to take place at State House, convened by President William Ruto, meeting UDA MCAs from Nairobi County, and probably the tone of MCAs in Nairobi County could change after those two meetings. So leo ni kama ndio siku ya kujua kama the impeachment proceedings against Governor Johnson Sakaja will go on, they are going to be dropped.
What is happening in Nairobi? Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja's political survival now depends on Raila Odinga.
Tendawili!
MCA wa Nairobi wanataka kuimpeach Saks, but Baba has been trying to save the day for him. 87 out of 123 members reported to have already appended their signatures in support. The county assembly, however, is on a recess until September 23, but wamekuwa kidai wataitisha a special sitting which can be recommended by either a majority or a minority leader kutoa governor. But according to today's Daily Nation, Baba met MCAs from ODM who are the majority at his current residence and told them that he has asked the governor to address the MCA's grievances, including receiving money for bursaries and development in the wards. Na Baba akipanga mbugi yake, the president also held a State House meeting where he gave the governor 60 days to address MCA's grievances and the impeachment motion suspended. Venye mambo inaenda ni kama tutachange Better Call Saul to Better Call Baba, sababu kutoka kuokoa HE to kuokoa governor must be nice.
Nobody can stop reggae.
When you see Raila trying to fight to save Sakaja, what are you reading politically speaking?
You see this? You see this? And
Yeah.
Raila fights to rescue Sakaja.
Yeah.
I think I want to address Baba. And I want to talk to the person of Baba and tell him, Baba,
Yeah.
for the first time we are planning to do rhino charge in Kilimani. The roads are terrible. Baba, there is garbage everywhere, including at the gate of Muslim primary school. Baba, the city is dirty. Baba, Kanjo goons are harassing people. Baba, this city has gone to levels it has never sunk before. We used to have potholes on our roads. Now we have dimples. We have real big cavings that people drive in and out of. Baba, I don't know what it is and how it's going to benefit you to save a person that Nairobians do not want. The problem is we are trying to help Baba, but he's trying to make himself unpopular every other day. He's not going on the side that Kenyans are. Who is Sakaja? There is parking problems in this country. Breakdowns for Kanjo. If today your car breaks down in the city, there will be a breakdown to pull you. But if you fall in the city, there is no ambulance to lift you up. Baba, the city is in a mess. In fact, Nairobi has lost its glory, and you want to save the person that more than 80 elected members of county assembly representing the various wards are coming and saying, ile ground wao wametoka, because MCAs live in their wards, ile ground wao wametoka haitaki huyu mtu. Why would you want to be the only person who wants to bring us back what we do not want? Baba, we used to know you as the person who used to stand on the side of Wananchi.
Yeah.
Baba, we used to know you as the person who used to do what Wananchi want. What changed, Baba? Why are you always going to the side that Kenyans do not want you to be on? Leave Sakaja alone. The Bible says, kila mtu abebe msalaba wake. Let Sakaja carry his own cross. Allow the city county assembly to continue with its processes the way they want to do. Let them debate it on the floor of the house. If they want to impeach him, Nairobians will be happy. If he goes home, Nairobians will celebrate. And I think there needs to be a biometric analysis. Unajua kukuwe na ile kidole ya kucheck how many times Sakaja has checked into his office this year alone. You'll be surprised.
Your design.
Yeah, so that's why we are saying, as a city, Baba, you are hurting the city. Sisi hatutaki kupiga Baba, but please, such headlines are not good. Don't save him. Leave him. Let him carry his own cross. MCAC wajinga.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Shift share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out,
yeah,
they do not know any tribe.
Wakili, how are you doing?
I'm okay, love. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Gachagua already sees himself as the better candidate for 2027. Now that you are also in Safina party, why should Kenyans believe on the Jimmy Wanjigi Willie Sutinho ticket as the real alternative?
Because we are chaperoning politics of issues. It's about the people's agenda, not about politicians. So it should not be about an individual. What does that individual represent as the issue that is of concern to the people of Kenya? So ask us, what do we stand for? We stand for the economy.
What vision and future plans do you have?
Our vision is very straightforward and it's very clear. We are not going to pay odious debt. Illegal debt, we will not pay.
Yeah.
Then you ask us, what will you do with the money that you save? We will not pay for, Kenya will not pay for education. It will be free. They will not pay for healthcare. It will be free. We are going to stop borrowing from domestic market. With your ideas, you can walk into a bank here and access capital at a lesser interest rate. Today, you go there, interest rate 20%.
Yeah.
Why? Because government is borrowing heavily from that market. We'll stop borrowing from the domestic market. Let Kenyans access that money. Interest rate will fall to 3%. You borrow 1 million, in a year you are paying 30,000 at 3% interest rate. Who will not be able to economically feel empowered?
Yeah.
That is the difference between us and legacy politicians.
Yeah.
To them, it's about me, mtu wetu. I need to be a big person. No, we want Kenyans to be the big person by having money in their pockets.
Thank you so much, Wakili.
Thank you.
Ruto simpigi kura. Amenajisi nchi. Bila kutumia hata kondom.
This is Selector Dede.
Wanadhani ya bongo lala, ikikupita we bongo lala, na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoza. Hatujikuku mewaka sana, na mabisto wanachafua raga, na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoza. Hakuna boka, peleke shuleni watasoma, madaktari wamegoma, hapo sani Yesu atatuponya. Wambie punde imechoka sana, farasi bado ijapatikana, ni mandai wanagonya na mali wanaponda, unakonda wananona. Maandamano, 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 amise maandamano, maandamano, maandamano,
Jam down shuffle.